Good morning. Today is Wednesday, the 22nd of December, and we're taking a look at commodities. We're looking at WTI crude oil, Brent crude oil, and also natural gas. We're going to break it down over the time frames to look at the short, medium, and long-term view on markets based on a technical perspective. So the impulsive move higher that we've shown over the since the start of the coronavirus pandemic. We saw the markets dip to $10. The rally, the impulsive move higher, has hit $85, and we've corrected from here. So we are in a corrective phase of the market. Price action, as you can see, has held around this supportive area between $61.5 and $66.5 on WTI crude oil. We can see the corrective phase normally takes place in an ABC type formation, and that is playing out at the moment. We seem to have hit the A leg, which was the move down to 62.18, and looking for this reaction higher. We saw price action over the weekend with being quite negative. Markets opened up lower based on equities really taking quite a bit of hit over the weekend. Prices moved down to $66 and then reacted higher, closed around about where they opened, around $69. And this was a bullish hammer, which is a positive candle. And price action has moved on from there. Tuesday was a very positive day, along with the equity markets. Prices have moved higher. Today, not really much to talk about. We've got oil inventories later. That'll be the real key volatile part of the day, we expect. On the shorter term time frame, the 4-hour chart, we've seen this almost looks like an inverse head and shoulders, but we've seen price action moving above the 4-hour Ichimoku cloud. So this is a positive move. We filled the gap, obviously, from that day, from the weekend gap, and we're settling now above the 4-hour cloud. Really need to take out these the resistance level up to 73.13 to project higher. That feels to be the underlying trend, seems to be for higher prices. This is a symmetrical triangle formation. So normally what we can do from that is it's really sort of like more than 50% of the time you do get a breakdown, so it's a continuation pattern. But when it does fail, you normally see the retracement being quite aggressive also. On the Brent crude oil side of things, similar sort of price action. Again, the 4-hour chart has stalled around about just above the Ichimoku cloud, and we're seeing a little bit of a pullback at the moment, but nothing to be concerned about as we speak. Still quite a constructive. We can draw a nice tentative trend line in here, looking for really a third point to make that a trend line, and looking to really sort of like, due to this higher low, this is a constructive formation, looking to push higher. Really needs to get above the 76.50 level to open up the upside. On natural gas, let's take a look at the formation. The weekly chart has we've had this huge uplift to this double bottom formation, but the other double bottom formation, which we really need to pay attention to, has yet to play out. The neckline for that comes in at 668. We got up to 652 and have reacted lower from there. We had this gap open on gap open on the weekly chart, which was filled by last week's price action, and this week's price action has also been pretty constructive as well. Taking a look at the daily chart, we can see we found some support at previous support levels around about this congestion area from back in July. We've bounced off 360, but really need to quickly recapture ground above the $4 level to stave off this negative impetus. Until then, pressure is on natural gas to the downside. We've had a crossover on the MACD, which is positive, and you can see that this positive price action has pulled through, but we need to see this extend rather quickly above the $4 level. Otherwise, pressure could prove too much, and a break of the 360 would open up a more aggressive move down towards $3 and potentially down towards $2.30. So really has to see how that plays out over the coming days and see what sort of result we get on the weekly close. Hope that's been informative. Thanks for joining me and see you soon.